I bring you face to face with Mr. Devinder Singh, IAS, Commissioner-cum-Education, Department of Training and Technical Education, Government of Delhi. Mr. Devinder Singh is an IAS officer, of course, and a senior IAS officer, and is a man of literature. He's done his MA English from a very prominent university, that's Punjab University. Sir, I would like to talk to you about it. Like India, as far as concerned, we moved on from Nalanda, Takshila, to then the later modern period, and we came down to Britishers establishing like Oriental College Lahore in 1861, and then Mahendra College in 1875, and then Delhi University in 1922, and then Delhi Technological University as a polytechnic in 1941. So it's a long, long journey. And then our education shifted from earlier in Sanskrit and Prakrit in Nalanda and Takshila to Farsi and Urdu and Arabic, and then now our modern system of education, we had languages Hindi and English. And now there is another specialization that is emerging, and that is the technical education and also the training of it. And you are the Commissioner and Secretary in the capital of the country. You have a very important role. How do you execute your persona into the technical education, sir?
Well, good morning. We are from the General Civil Service.
I know.
I think I am in the about 30th department of the government.
Yeah.
I have seen almost every facet of government.
But you have
Particularly
been
in education, I have seen school education, higher education, technical education in Government of Delhi. I have been Secretary Education and Director Education in Advance, again looking after all three sides: school education, higher education and technical education. To my mind, education is a very important aspect of life. We generally tend to associate education with formal education, school, college, maybe university level.
Maybe.
But our education starts right from our home, in the lap of the mother. The collective consciousness of the society, which shapes our responses to various situations in life, various individuals who come into interaction with us. Right from that time, and the Indian system of education has the most ancient traditions, starting from your Guru Shishya level to
Very true.
the present level, where I think our scientists, our astronauts, and our engineers and doctors are virtually ruling the roost in all the developed world. Our IIMs, our IITs, and institutions like our DTU, these are the new benchmarks for even international education in the defined chosen fields. To my mind, everybody is important in this system. From my craft instructor who is teaching certificate level course, to the would-be artisans who will be doing human service in the industry, and who won't be even recognized ever as a mechanic, as a refrigerator or air conditioning repairer,
The common man.
or an automobile mechanic or something. Those people from that level, coming down to your diploma level, where you have a junior engineer level products in all the polytechnic institutes, and of course the college and the university level. Without technology, the modern world cannot think of itself.
Cannot.
We have seen two extremes. Our technology has taken us to the moon and space. Lack of it, you've just seen few days back, there was an incident in the Andamans where
Yeah.
some American preacher with the intention of preaching Christianity, he landed up there in the Sentinelese Island, where the people are still, they are also creatures of God, they are human beings like you and me, but they are, existing at the primitive stage of life.
You must have been posted there.
Yeah, I was secondary education, I told you though. Secondary education of Andamans also for 2 years.
Okay.
So these are the two extremes
These are the two extremes.
where technology can take you and where lack of it can keep you.
Keep you.
I don't think I need to say anything further than that.
Very true.
In today's world, without technology, without technical education, there is absolutely no existence for mankind.
In fact, even in past also, as far as history is concerned, I mean, all wars have been won on technology and strategy. The better strategist or the better technologist, whoever developed something initially in advance to other comparatively, they were ruling the world.
I'll tend to agree with you to a large extent because technology does play a very important part in warfare. I'll give you a few examples from history. Maybe Ibrahim Lodi is a very prominent example, where he had his elephants and all that. And when the other side got better of them, they started running back and then crushed their own army.
Very true.
Today, we had in the medieval times the sword as the most important armor in a normal man-to-man fight. Today, we can locate Osama bin Laden through a computer sitting thousands and thousands of miles away in USA, locate his exact location, set the drone to hit with acute precision and destroy the target.
And destroy the target.
From where will a person having a sword in hand will be able to match that technology?
Very true. Very true.
This is only one example.
This is one example. So, India now is a powerhouse of energy, of young youth. I mean, it is known as the nation of the youth now. And we have so much of, as far as educational institution, technological institutions now coming up. But still, when they pass through these technical institutions and they come out, they still lack that match of international standards. It seems, I don't know, you would be better equipped with that. How do we plan to bring them to that level that professional world immediately welcomes them?
I will say the issue is having two or three important aspects. One is that we need to shed the inferiority complex. Whatever is international or international standards need not be better standards.
Need not.
Let's not be simply called down by the fact that we are not getting that kind of international exposure or something. In terms of quality, in terms of outreach, in terms of the content, we are no less.
We are no less. Okay. Okay.
Yes, there is a hierarchy of development all over the world. So you have very highly developed economies, you have developing economies, you have underdeveloped economies. So there would be definitely, in terms of education also, there would be certain states or certain nations which have achieved a higher level of advancement in research, in incubation of new companies, or in any kind of applications of technology as a general tool for advancement of human interest and all. So the good part would be that we need to develop a lot of exchange programs. there could be a student to student exchange, there could be a faculty to faculty exchange. I'll give you a very example of literature we had one particular teacher in English literature who was my teacher also. So every time we will say that, the notes from which I am teaching you, these were the notes which were used by so and so professor's son who stood first in the university in 1961.
That used to happen.
Now point is that if you are going to limit yourself only to the notes which were relevant in the year 1961 and you want that to pass on as a gospel truth or something beyond which advancement is not possible. So I said, no, I am not going to read that. And I did my MA in English literature in 82. I did not consult those notes. I read my own literature. I read my own, principles of criticism and all that. I topped the university. I took a gold medal.
Wow.
I scored more marks than that person who was being touted as the one from whom I can learn and all that.
So maybe
So
that.
this is only a personal example. I didn't want to, look
No, maybe your notes,
immodest or anything.
Maybe your notes are being followed now.
No, I don't know. I don't. Don't keep notes that way. It is all extempore, and like I didn't have any idea that we're going to have an interview here.
Okay.
So what I'm saying here is that for the faculty also, there is a constant need to upgrade the skills.
That's it. That's it.
All of our people at every level, especially the diploma degree level in technical education also, very conscious of their skills, their career advancement, this, that and all that. Nobody wants the accompanying, standards of improvement in terms of more research papers, more publications, more PhDs from better places. Now, the faculty needs to be equally subject to an exchange program with the best institutions in the world. If you equip your faculty with the best, only then they will be able to transmit that knowledge to the students and all that.
As far as that is concerned, sir, I am here since last 3 years, I tell you, and I have been in various universities. I find a very different thing on this DTU campus. Every day you turn up, enter the gate of the university, you find a different flex display. And so it's a place of action, every day you have so many conferences, workshops and all activities going on, and there are, I think, 150 student societies, all operated by students. Yes, administration does help them out, but then it is a place of action. And we have societies for even like you have a society for mechanics, you have society for astronomy and all different aspects of technologies. And our students keep on going abroad or visiting and getting prizes on all those international organizations also. But you are looking after the whole Delhi's technical education. You are looking after IITs, you are looking after polytechnics also, you are looking after the universities also, and then other universities here. Do you feel that there should a new change should come up, or you believe that this whatever is happening in these universities is all okay, only a few polishing is required or some supplement is required?
I would say that complacency is basically the first ticket to just walking into history as the deadboard. Should not have any kind of complacency that you are the best or you have achieved the pinnacle. You start, as I mentioned right in the beginning, you start learning when you are a child.
When you are a child.
You can easily spot when the mother is, rebuking you or when she is loving you. The child understands from that time also. And as we grow older, we are exposed to different situations in life, different personalities to interact with. And I don't think in a formal educational institution like that, there is any room for complacency. We are proud of DTU. It's done very well to be where it is today. Even its predecessor, DCE, was also one of the top institutions in India.
It is.
It is not only Delhi, but India. I think if I recall, I was JS in 2002. It was probably 6th or 7th in rank.
That was the time you people introduced NSIT also, I think.
NSIT came little earlier than that, but then That time there were certain issues. We sorted a lot of issues of NSIT that time.
NSIT.
So DTU is very good. But point is, as I mentioned the other day when we had the orientation program, our competition has to be with us alone. We cannot say that we want to be like IIT Delhi or IIT Chennai or some other institution or even MIT USA. We need to be DTU, and DTU has absolutely the sky to reach.
Sky to reach.
For sky to reach, you need commitment,
Right.
you need hard work, you need more and more research, and you need the faculty to be the beacon light for the students.
The students.
The beacon light has to be constantly upgrading their own levels of advancement in technologies and all that. If they don't do that, they'll end up that like my professor preaching something which was preached 20 years back and all that.
Yeah.
So absolutely we are doing very well. In fact, I can share with you that in Dipsaru, which is the only university in the pharmacy side in the India, a lot of work is being done on pharmacovigilance and pharmacoeconomics. But again, there's a lot of exploitation in the pharmacy world even today. So we can't say simply that we have one university and we are doing this and that. There's a room for any complacency.
Yes, there is.
So let's compete with our own set goals. We should achieve whatever we want to be. Let's not compare with ABCD. There's always scope for improvement. I'm not satisfied. I would say I'm satisfied, but I'm not complacent. So to answer your question in one word,
that's a good message.
we should ever try to improve by whatever way or whatever amount of improvement we can achieve. We have Professor Jogesh Singh ji as our leader here.
Yeah. A
He's
vibrant
an
man.
extremely very dynamic leader. So I hope that this message he also reads.
Yeah, he is a vibrant and honest
And
man. That's
he
the
should
best.
try to take the institution to a level where for successors to follow, he may be the benchmark.
Very
And people better than that can come, so be it. We will be only too happy. Like see, if we see Sachin or for that matter anybody before him, any good sportsman would always say that he'll be very happy if his own countryman breaks his record.
Very true.
So if somebody will break Jogesh sir's record, I will be only too
Will
happy.
be
Jogesh sir would be too happy, isn't it?
very true, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Thanks for being in our studio and being in DTU. And we wish you all good health and great heights to reach still. And hope we share Delhi Technological University shares your experiences and improves and reaches higher and higher.
Well, I am grateful to you for this opportunity to interact with you and also to reach out to my various stakeholders in the DTU. I am extremely grateful to the Honorable Vice Chancellor, the esteemed faculty and the students, and I wish them all success in their personal and professional lives.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.